Mason Gillis is the toughest player in the toughest conference in college basketball, but nobody seems to give him credit. No dedicated highlights on YouTube and little to no media talk on his consistent offensive abilities, rebounding skills, and his enforcer-like mentality on the basketball court. So let's get into how amazing Mason Gillis is. Mason Gillis went to Newcastle High School and played well there and had offers from Butler and Boston College, along with unofficial visits to Ohio State and IU, but he committed to Purdue University. Mason Gillis' freshman year, he would be redshirted by Matt Painter, and Painter did this because he knew that an extra year of development would help Mason Gillis a lot, and it did. Mason's official freshman year in a class that contained Zach Edey, Brandon Newman, and Jaden Ivey, he still managed to get good playing time and put up nice numbers. He showed good rebounding ability and a knack for drawing fouls and managing to get under other players' skins while doing it. Now Mason did show flashes of his three-point ability, but he was nowhere near as good from three as he would become. Now, Mason Gillis' sophomore year would not get off to a very good start.
The men's basketball player is out of jail tonight after being arrested for driving while intoxicated. That's according to the Journal and Courier. Officers pulled Mason Gillis over Sunday morning. Someone called police saying Gillis was driving all over the road. Head coach Matt Painter says the team is handling the situation according to school regulations and team standards. Gillis started 23 games for the Boilermakers as a redshirt freshman last season.
This was an inexcusably stupid decision by Mason Gillis, and he would be the first one to tell you that it was a stupid decision. But if you know anything about Mason Gillis, you know that he has a tattoo of a Bible verse called Isaiah 40:31, which reads, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength and will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." I tell you this because after Mason's arrest and multi-game suspension, he put his head down and worked hard to get back on the court. Mason Gillis never gives up, and he definitely wouldn't let this stop him. He then went on to have a criminally underrated year. While his 4 rebounds per game doesn't look impressive on paper, it is very impressive once you give it context. Like how whenever Purdue needed a rebound in the clutch, guess who was there to fight for a rebound? Mason Gillis. And how he had 10 games with 7 rebounds or more, including an 11 rebound game against Ohio State University. And in the same game, he would get in a little bit of a scuffle with E.J. Liddell and kind of throw him off for a little bit. He also was an offensive machine, not in the sense that he put up tons of stats and like amazing points like a Zach Edey or a Jaden Ivey or a Trevion Williams, but in the sense that he was consistent and precise like a robot, quality over quantity with his offensive numbers. With a field goal percentage of 49, a free throw percentage of 85, a 2-point percentage of 63, and a 3-point percentage of 41. It is very hard to find better numbers than that. And probably my favorite thing about Mason Gillis, his physicality and toughness. He takes hard contact to get fouls. He beats out taller guys for rebounds by being more physical in the post. He always goes for loose balls. And the best part of Mason Gillis playing basketball, he gets under people's skins. He's like an enforcer in hockey. He doesn't let you punk him. Some of the more notable times that he's gotten under people's skins: E.J. Liddell, Parker Stewart, most of Nicholls' state team this year, and then last year in 2020 in the Big Ten tournament, all of Ohio State's team did not like him. And even if he doesn't directly cause a scuffle, he was always right there to help his teammates in case a fight happens because he protects his teammates. He's a good teammate. He leaves everything out there on the court, and you usually can never question if he gave 110% effort after most games. While some may not like Mason Gillis because he is too physical, or because he will cause their favorite players to get mad, or because he is always there to grab rebounds and save balls, he will forever be one of my favorite players, and a guy that I will forever have undying respect for as a basketball player and a person. He makes mistakes just like you and I, but that makes him innately human and kind of likable in a way. Mason Gillis, keep on playing your brand of basketball. It personifies the scrappy nature of Purdue and the people in West Lafayette. It will never go unappreciated here.